The Focloir website is one of the most popular Irish language websites that's in use pretty much every day by people in Ireland and around the world. And actually, it's not used as much at weekends, which would kind of indicate that a lot of people are using it for their homework during the week. But it is really one of the most popular websites. And what I want to do in this video is show how to get the most out of it, because a lot of people use it in a really transactional way. They go in, type an English word, and then they go back out. And what I want to do in this video is give a demo of some of the other features that Focloir.ie has, so that you get the most out of it. But while I'm writing the gnéthe eile atá ar Focloir.ie as pointú sa fhí seo chun gur féile leat níos mó lasahint as an sibh úntach cóchtach sin. So, arrigling. Hi again, I'm down here now. So I've opened up the Focloir.ie website. Tá mé hísan seo agus tá trééis an sibh Focloir.ie oscailt mo bhreasáilí idirlín le taspóintit. And the first thing I want to show you here is what happens when you search for a simple word. So you've probably all done this before. If we just search for the Irish word for music, for example, we get prompted with some other possible words to finish that out. But let's just search for music itself right now. And what we immediately notice is that we get a lot back. And that's one of the challenges with Focloir.ie is it's a little bit overwhelming at first because there's so much good stuff in there. It kind of wants to show us all that in one go. So what's really useful to do is just to spend a little bit of time having a quick look here, because usually if we're looking for a translation of a word, we just see that it's kill and we'll hit the back button and we'll go back to writing whatever we were doing. I've obviously picked quite a simple example here with music and kill, but you get the idea. But what's really worth doing is having a look at this wall of text that's below that word kill there, because you'll see in all this text there's really bold English font text there of she plays music, but right beside that are lots of sample phrases of how you could put the word kill into a sentence. So this is something that I use even as a native speaker to enrich my use of the language, because it's very easy to get stuck in a rut and to always use the same expression about something. So what's lovely with all these sample phrases is that you can copy and paste them into your documents, use them in your scripts for a radio show, or even sprinkle them in your tweets and use them as, you know, just a little bit of extra colour when you're talking Irish. So some of these phrases are just lovely. Costan she kill, shining she kill, bin she ag bula kill. But the wonderful thing though about Focloir.ie is not just these sample phrases, but also these three letters here, because what's hidden behind these letters, and you'd never know it to look at them, is audio files. So a lot of the words in Focloir.ie have pre-recorded audio samples. So the C stands for Connacht,
Cool.
the M stands for Moon,
Cool.
and the U stands for Ulla.
Cool.
So in all three dialects, they don't have urban or Dublin Irish there yet, but in the three main Gaelic dialects, they have the audio samples recorded, which is just wonderful. And then the other thing that's there is once you're happy with the pronunciation, you're happy with the sample phrases, is a little bit of extra grammar information. So you'll see here this abbreviation MASC1 for masculine noun, first declension. That's all great, but clicking on the link, who knew, you get all this grammar information served up automatically to you. So we can see here that the nominative singular is kill or an kill. Really good to know. You don't need to put a shevu in there. Some of us tend to drop shevus in if we're in doubt. We put a shevu in. So it's really great to see that you don't need that here. You also get the tishel ginnaduk and the plural as well, which is great. And the same is also true for a verb. So if we put in play, for example, and we search for that, and I'm just going to pick, to stick with the musical theme, I'm going to pick the musical definition there, and we see shine is the translated verb, but we click on the word verb, and look at this. We get all the grammatical variations of that verb created automatically. So you can drop down menu here for the past, the present, the future, and the dreaded Mo Chinelach. on Shylock Shay and all that good stuff. So it's just really wonderful to spend just an extra minute or two sometimes, or even just 30 seconds on Focloir.ie to enrich your Irish with some of these lovely examples, that these sample phrases that pop up. Also to just to practice or remind yourself of the pronunciation of some of these words. And last but not least, to click on that word beside the actual translation, because you get all these hidden grammatical forms popping up in front of you. And that's just a really useful way to use the Focloir.ie website. So I hope that feature tour of Focloir.ie helps you get more out of that website than you might have otherwise. It's a really powerful site, but there's a lot hidden in plain sight. Tá go leor fichelt an sih sin. So tásúla go bhaint rudí sin a spáin mé úsáideach agus go garíonn sin agus tú scríb as a leirtas Gaeilge an tatan seo. I really hope that helps you write with a bit more confidence and speak with a bit more confidence in your Irish this week. Thanks a million for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. And Sinead, Ceart Lúr, Slán.